Welcome. Okay, looks like I am live. Great. Um, so for we're here to kind of give. We have a group going to Puerto Vallarta, and I think I'm having some feedback. Gotta lower my volume real quick. Okay. So we have a group. We're calling them Tejanos in Vallarta, in Puerto Vallarta. So this presentation is kind of give you an idea of what to expect at the resort, as you guys that are in the group are going to Riu Jalisco in Puerto Vallarta. So if you're part of the group, say hi on the chat. And also, I know, do you guys want the presentation to also be in Spanish? If anybody prefers some Spanish, I can definitely mix it in. Podemos hacerlo en español también. Entonces, si son parte del grupo de... hola. En el grupo de Tejanos en Vallarta, saluden. Veo la familia Miramontes está conectada. Bueno. Entonces empezaremos esto. Entonces, Riu Jalisco es una propiedad de la empresa Riu, ubicada en Puerto Vallarta. Ahí pueden ver una foto muy bonita de el resort. So this presentation is about Riu Jalisco, a property from hello, Esville. So this is a property of the company Riu. They have hotel chains all over the world, and it's an all-inclusive property. And we'll get into exactly what all-inclusive means. It makes your stay at this resort as enjoyable as possible, because you don't have to worry about just about anything. Most things are included. And Gustavo, welcome. So let's get this thing started. So here are some highlights of the resort. The resort building is shaped as a U, and here you can see kind of like in this picture the main I guess quad area, the garden area, beautiful fountains with a view of the ocean. So this is an all-inclusive resort. It's located in Playa de Flamingos Beach. There are sun loungers on the beach. My understanding about this beach, though, it's a public beach, so however, the resort does have those loungers for its guests. There's free Wi-Fi, and also for those that support green sustainability, they were awarded a gold certification by Travel Life. It's close to the airport, only 8 miles, and they have where is the bar? We'll get to that. So there is a lot of entertainment that's included in the all-inclusive for both adults and children. And for Gustavo, who is already thinking about those margaritas and tequila he's going to be drinking, they do Rio party. They're themed parties that happen at the resort. There's also main restaurants where they're gonna have buffets, and there's also a few themed restaurants. There's 2 swimming pools and a children's pool that has slides, and the hotel offers a free steam bath, whirlpool bath, and there's a gym. Entonces este hotel Riu Jalisco es todo inclusivo. Está ubicado en la playa de Flamingos. Incluyen camas para acostarse en la playa. Incluye internet inalámbrico, Está a 13 kilómetros del aeropuerto. Hay mucho entretenimiento para adultos y para menores. Y tienen fiestas Río. Y también hay varios restaurantes. El típico buffet, además de otros restaurantes un poquito más finos. Hay dos piscinas, albercas y una de niños que tiene resbaladeras y ofrecen también estilo jacuzzi, gimnasio. Um, entonces, seguimos. So, the next couple of slides are what the rooms offer. There's some of the people in the group are in a standard room. Other ones that are traveling, more people, that we put them in a family room. So this is to give you an idea what the rooms are like. So the standard room is basically 20 meters squared, 28 meters squared. There are either two double beds or one. They call it a super king size bed. So I think it's a little bit bigger than a regular king size bed. You have the typical amenities you would expect from a resort of this caliber. So you have TVs, satellite TV, air conditioning. There's a mini bar, although I think it's more. So basically, imagine you have upside down bottles of tequila and rum and vodka in your room, and there's a tap to it, and that's included. So you don't even have to leave your room for Gustavo there, who loves to drink. So, and then there's also there's a mini refrigerator that's stocked with sodas, beers, and that's and you can take advantage of those. It'll be restocked, and then there's a balcony or terrace. Entonces, en este grupo hay dos tipos de habitaciones que programamos. Uno es el regular doble, que esa es la foto del doble que están enseñando, que incluye o dos camas dobles o una cama super king. Televisión por satélite, aire acondicionado, un minibar. El minibar, lo que está explicando en inglés, es que son botellas que le dan la vuelta y tiene como un dispensador para poder tomar licor directamente ahí. Además, hay nevera, una mini nevera que tiene gaseosas, sodas, cervezas. So this is the family room. As you can see, the family room includes bunk beds. So for those larger parties, you have a little bit additional sleeping areas. So and so these are really designed for families. So they have 20 square meters, two small double beds, or one super king size bed, just like the other. But additionally, you're gonna have the bunk beds, and all the same amenities described in the other room are the same. Okay, so I see Uriel doesn't need a nevera. And I see the Miramontes family is ready to party. Yeah, I'm jealous over here. You guys are about to take off and have a great time. Entonces, la diferencia entre la habitación de familia y el regular es que el de familia incluye el camerón, dos camas para personas adicionales. Alright, so what is all-inclusive? It's a lot, actually. So the main thing, all-inclusive, is all meals and alcohol or drinks are included. So this specifically, we're talking about the meals here. So what does Riu Jalisco offer? So for breakfast, there is a breakfast buffet with cooking stations. And then for lunch, you have also hot and cold buffet, live cooking stations, pizzas, pastas, salads, and assorted desserts. An Italian restaurant for dinner. Buffets and live cooking stations. Also, there's optional a la carte. So these are the additional restaurants that are not buffets. These are sit-down restaurants where you get a menu and you order your food. So The restaurants available at this resort are there's Doña Adelita and Don Emiliano. Those are the buffets and also Mexican restaurants. There's Gran Dragon, so that's an Asian restaurant, and also serves buffet. There's La Piazza, that's an Italian restaurant. So that's like the sit down. You have a main course, you have table service, buffet starters and dessert, and then there's La Botana, which is the grill and steakhouse. Entonces, básicamente, en este resort ofrecen lo que está incluido el desayuno, almuerzo y cena, y incluye buffets, y además de los buffets también incluye restaurantes como nombres de los restaurantes son Doña Adelita y Don Emiliano, son los nombres, dos restaurantes que son buffets y restaurantes mexicanos. Gran Dragón, que es la comida asiática, La Piazza, que es la comida italiana, y La Botana, que es un restaurante de carnes. Entonces aquí está una foto del buffet Don Emiliano. Entonces ellos están abiertos para el desayuno y la cena. Y luego hacen cenas de temas 2 veces a la semana. Y tienen un estilo con decor mexicano. So this is the Don Emiliano restaurant. Oh, de nada, Dora. Don Emiliano restaurant offers service for breakfast and dinner buffet. And then they do 2 themed dinners twice a week. So this is a picture of the Grand Dragon, the contemporary Asian buffet. So, you know, a little bit themed, a little Asian themed there. Esa es una foto del restaurante asiático que se llama Gran Dragón. So this is a picture of La Piazza. So this is the Italian restaurant. So they have lunch and dinner service. So so they actually have lunch buffets, and I believe they have a Brazilian style dinners where they bring meats to the table also at this restaurant. So that's kind of interesting. Would definitely check out so there's a Rio app, and I'll get to it, where you get a lot of information, maybe able to make reservations, but we'll get to it. But basically, you have Italian and you have Brazilian cuisine. Esa es una foto del restaurante La Piazza. Están abiertos para el almuerzo y la cena. Incluyen buffet italiano y cena estilo brasileño, donde corten las carnes enfrente de uno. And this is a picture of La Botana. So that's a casual open-air beachfront grill and snack bar. They serve breakfast, continental breakfast, lunch buffet with grilled foods, burgers, pizza, salad, sandwiches, pizza dishes, and quesadillas, and then a steakhouse-style dinner buffet. So this is where you can have quality meats, sit-down experience for dinner. And then if you're craving a good burger, you can do that for lunch. Entonces, esto es el otro restaurante, La Botana. Tienen desayuno continental, tienen un buffet de almuerzo con comida asada, por ejemplo, hamburguesas y pizzas, ensaladas, sándwiches, etc. Y para la cena es un restaurante de carnes. Okay, so now the other piece of all-inclusive, the second big piece, is beverages. So they include unlimited local and imported beverages 24 hours a day. Yes, food's awesome. You also get drink service at the pool. So, you know, while hanging out at the pool, staying cool because it's going to be warm out there, you guys can get your drink on for sure. And then the mini bar and liquor dispensers are restocked regularly. There's multiple bars on this property. So La Botana has a beach bar. Then there's La Cantina, that's a lobby bar. There's a sports bar. There's a bar called Pancho, it's a pavilion bar. There's a bar called Villa, which is another pavilion bar. Bahia Banderas is a poolside bar. And then there's a swim up bar. So there's areas all around the property where you can drink alcohol. And then there's room service 24 hours a day. So, if you come in late to your room and you're feeling a little bit hungry, just all it takes is, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do it from the app, but if not, calling room service. Entonces, para todo, eso que es todo inclusivo de bebidas, son ilimitadas bebidas alcohólicas locales importadas, servicio en las albercas, piscinas, y regularmente llenan el minibar cuando se usa. Entonces hay varios bares, hay bares en la playa, en el lobby, uno de deportivos, al lado de la alberca, piscina, entonces, y servicio a la habitación 24 horas al día. Entonces aquí voy a enseñar fotos de diferentes bares. So here are some photos of the different bars. As you can see, here's a sports bar. There's pool there. Here's a poolside bar, although you don't see the pool here. I believe it's just on the other side, but it still has a great view of the beach, so you can still enjoy that nice breeze while having a few drinks. And hello. And here's a lobby bar. And then, okay, so what else is included? So sports and activities. There's a gym, steam baths, jacuzzi, table tennis, workout, shuffleboard, French bowls, air gun shooting, volleyball, windsurfing, catamaran, kayaking and snorkeling equipment, and then one introductory scuba diving lesson in the pool. So here's a picture of these catamarans, sailboats. Recently, with a family, I took a vacation to Cancun. We stayed at a resort that had these, and it was a lot of fun to take that out to the ocean. So definitely recommend that if you have the opportunity. Generally, I don't know how this hotel works, but generally they'll have a place where they rent out equipment, and that's probably the place to ask in order to see how you can reserve a spot to take a ride on one of those catamarans. And it's also entertainment, so they do shows nightly there at the resort. They also have entertainment for kids, two different categories, so kids 4 to 7 and then 8 to 12. And so they also have a nightclub, a discotheque, open 6 nights a week. Now the thing about the discotheque about this property is drinks are not included in the discotheque and in the casino. It's a little disappointing. Generally, resorts do that. Resorts do have drinks included in nightclubs. This one doesn't, though. So you have your drink dispenser in your room, so it'd be a good idea to take a few shots before heading out to the discotheque. Entonces, tipos de actividades incluidas en todo inclusivo: gimnasio, jacuzzi, tenis, diferentes tipos, o voleibol, actividades acuáticas como de kayak, de barquitos, del catamarán, y 1 hora para introducción de scuba, de bucear en la piscina. Y tiene entretenimiento para niños y para adultos también, y discoteca que está abierta 6 noches de cada semana, y la entrada a la discoteca es gratis, las bebidas no están incluidas. So here's some photos of some of these pools. So as you can see, this is a pretty nice kids splash area with different, pretty nice pools for the kids to get wet. Um, entonces una foto de la piscina de los niños. Here's a picture of the pool area. It's pretty big, so you can find different spots there. Nice loungers to relax, some shade. Es una foto de la piscina. Aquí está otra foto de otro ángulo. Here's another photo. So you can see there's these loungers that are submerged in the pool. And yeah, different shade areas. So additional information about all-inclusive. So it also includes your taxes and tips included. So you're not required to tip. Say at the bartender gives you a drink, or at a pool service waitress, you don't have to tip. Now you're free to do so. If you want to get additional attention from them, by all means go ahead and add tips, but it's not required. It's included with your fare. And then you'll be given a wristband for all inclusive, so make sure that you keep that on. You don't take it off, because that's how they'll know that you're on an all inclusive plan. And so you can use the gym, jacuzzi, and steam bath, but it's only for guests over 18 and over. And then again, to reiterate, the nightclub, the entry is included, but drinks are not included inside the nightclub. And then you can use computers with internet access. So there's an additional charge to use the computers there with internet access. The Wi-Fi is free, so if you think you need to get some work done and you want to take a laptop, that's fine. You want to spend a little bit of time working while you're there. As long as you connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be fine. Entonces, otra información adicional es que incluye impuestos y las propinas, entonces no es necesario dejar propinas. Y luego tienen una pulsera que tienen que colocar para indicar que están en un programa de todo inclusivo. Y acceso al gimnasio, el jacuzzi, está restringido a mayores de 18 años. Y la entrada a la discoteca está incluida, pero no el alcohol. Y si usan las computadoras con acceso al internet que están ahí, incluye un costo adicional, pero como el Wi-Fi, el internet inalámbrico está incluido, pueden usar eso. So here's a picture of one of the live shows. This is like a traditional Mexican dancing, the folclórico. As you can see, it's an outdoor venue. And there's a stage, so they're going to have different themed shows through every night. Entonces es una foto de los espectáculos que hacen en el hotel resort. And here's just an image of some of the fitness classes that they do there. Eso está enseñando las clases deportivas que hacen. And here's an example of a real party. So the theme here, I think they call it the White Hot Night Party. So basically, people wear white clothing. They use neon, those black lights. You shine a lot. So this is the type of parties that they do, the real parties. All right, Rio app. So I recommend before you head out there on your trip that you download the Rio app. It's available both at the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. There's different things you can do. One of the main things you can do here is you can make reservations for some of these sit-down restaurants. For example, if you want to, have a nice steak dinner, make sure you reserve through the application. Also, there's calendars there that will show you everything that's going on in the hotel. So there's different activities. Check it out every day. And then plan around that, so to do the different activities that they're offering. Say you're just having a great time and the tequila bottle is empty now in your room. All it takes is through the app you can request service and they'll come and refill it. Same thing for your mini bar, or say you felt like sleeping in, so then the maid did, you put the do not disturb. But now it's, afternoon and you want your room made, just through the app you can request that service. Entonces, recomendado que antes de ir bajen la aplicación de Riu. Está disponible en la tienda de Apple y la tienda de Google. Y se puede hacer muchas cosas en esa aplicación, como hacer reservaciones para los restaurantes. También para si el minibar está vacío, se lo pueden rellenar con gaseosas, cervezas, etc. Okay, so transfers. The company that will be providing your transportation from the airport to the resort and vice versa is Nexus Tours. So what they ask is, prior to arriving, that you visit this specific webpage, eh.nexustours.com, and then use your booking number, your Vacation Express booking number. I did email everyone their travel documents, and your booking number is right there, and also instructions about Nexus. So they're going to want a way to communicate with each person, so or with each group, to make sure, because there's people coming in different flights. So make sure you do that before you go. Try doing that tonight, just so it's all taken care of, and then they'll give you all final instructions where to meet them, how that's going to look. All right, so last piece is questions. Who has a question? ¿Quién tiene una pregunta? And go ahead and just ask your question in the chat. I think we have a shy crowd. So no questions I'm taking. So if you do end up having a question after this presentation is over, you should have my email, and my email will come up in the next slide anyway. Feel free at any time, shoot me an email. And okay, here they comes. So toddler friendly, yes. So for example, they have the pools, the splash zone, so that's very shallow water. The kids can have fun, the toddlers. If you need a crib, you just let the resort know, and they'll place a crib inside your room, for example. So yes, definitely, it's a family friendly resort. And they also have activities for kids. Although from the information I can gather, it was from 4 years old and up, some of these activities, but you can ask to see if they have for smaller kids there. So where do we get information about yours? About your tours? Okay, so if you are interested in doing like a tour outside the resort will have tours available that they'll sell you. At the same time, I can also sell you different tours. Just reach out to me, and I can tell you what we offer for Puerto Vallarta, and then you can book through me or book directly at the hotel. Do we have to check in the hotel? You do check in the hotel. I believe there's a way to do that through the application when you arrive, which will save you, if it is possible, it'll save you, depending on what time you arrive. Sometimes it can get really busy to check in, and so it'll save you waiting in that line. Although I'm not sure that hotel what kind of system they have to get inside rooms. So you may still have to do the line, I'm not sure. Okay, and so en todos los restaurantes tiene que hacer reservaciones, la pregunta. Y no en todos los restaurantes, especialmente en los buffets, casi todos uno puede llegar sin problema. Pero restaurantes como el de carnes o el brasileño, las cenas básicamente es donde es recomendado hacer reservación para garantizar que van a tener un asiento para ustedes. La otra cosa sobre ese tipo de restaurante es que no tienen que ir formal, pero no pueden ir, por ejemplo, en ropa de alberca. Vayan con pantalón, con zapatos cerrados, por ejemplo, porque van a tener un tipo de dress code para esos restaurantes, los que son un poquito más finos. Y la hora de entrar en la habitación, ¿a qué horas es? 3 de la tarde. Eso es típico de los hoteles, que a partir de las 3 de la tarde es el check-in. Si llegan antes, por ejemplo, no me acuerdo ahorita los vuelos, si van a llegar muy temprano, todavía los registran, pero no les dan la habitación, pero sí les dejan usar todo. Entonces, por ejemplo, les van a poner las maletas al lado porque no las tienen que cargar y ya los dejan disfrutar de todo el hotel hasta que la habitación esté lista. Okay, do you have a RZR ride tour? So I'm assuming is that the electric skateboards? I can check. So Gustavo, yeah, I'll check for you and get back to you. So let's see, snorkeling. So yes, the snorkeling equipment is included. Just um, the just like regular, not with a tank, not like diving. You do get a class on diving, the introductory class, but that's it. So to sign up to snorkeling, they're going to have an area probably by the beach to sign up to rent out equipment. By renting out, I means you borrow it and you return it. There's not going to be a cost for that equipment. So it depends on if it's always available. Most likely it's available unless people have checked out all the gear. So the earlier you go in that day to inquire about it, the more chances you're going to have of finding it. So I'm not familiar with Hey Dude's shoes. If someone can kind of describe what those are. And so I think really they're looking for, like, you can probably wear tennis shoes, it's fine, into the restaurants as long as it's closed toe. I don't think they're going to be that strict. So checkout time, I believe it is 11 a.m. But really, what's really going to get you is your checkout time is really going to be when your flight is, right? Now, if you have a late flight, you can do the checkout and they'll hold your luggage there, but you can still use the resort, until you leave towards the airport. So I'll check what the Razor UTV is. I'm not familiar with that one either, and see what we offer. So I'll check that. So like you're talking about like the UTV tours being like the what they call in Spanish cuatrimotos. So yeah, I'll probably have something like that. See, I call them ATVs, not UTVs, but I think they're the same things. So yeah, I'll look and get back to you, Gustavo. So any other questions? So again, if you think of any other questions you have or doubts, send me an email, give me a call, and I'll get back to you with your answers. So okay, confirm that it was a cuatrimotos. Great. So yeah, it's coming up very quickly, your vacation. So have a lot of fun. Taking vacation with a big group like this, it just makes it so much more fun. There's gonna be a lot of fun. There's probably gonna be a little bit of drama too. So just get prepared for that. But still, you're gonna have really great memories. It'll be so much fun. So I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it. I'm jealous. I can't go, but but yeah. Everyone, thank you for. Actually, let me show you my phone number. So the phone number listed there, and then my email, so you can reach me if you need to take a picture of that real quick. Y ahí tengo mi información donde se pueden contactar conmigo. Y aquí estamos para ayudarles. All right. Well, that concludes the presentation. Everyone. Actually, how about you drink a Don Julio? That's my drink, so. Tequila Don Julio. But anyway, everyone have a great evening and have a great time in your vacation. Bye.